Yeah, what's good, Josh? Your man Jermaine Showtime Stone, aka the Wolf of Wine, aka the Czar Bobs, aka Young Thanos. I'm just out here collecting Infinity Stones. I got my brothers in the building. I got Capital T with me. I got
Yes,
Vino
sir.
Martinez. I got my man Jerome Fenton. You know what it is? It's wine bars. Every week we get together. We discuss our favorite rap songs with wine references in them. We have a little debate. We do our thing. You know, we every week there might be a new champion, man. There might be a new champ every week. You know, your boy's always trying to come home with the crown, but I got these dudes trying to come in my neck. You know, LeJohn, like I see you, man. You look like you determined, bro. I feel like you got some bars ready this week.
I'm hungry. Lakers won the chip. It's time for LeJohn to keep that ball rolling. Make W's, attack the board.
Yo,
We due for a win, man. We're due for a win.
I heard you got a new AKA, man.
We going by Big Jura, aka Young Uye, because I stay getting topped off. Now,
Hey.
Say Young Uye.
yeah, that's the new term, the Uye, yo. You know what I mean? OUILLE, the Uye. Let's get it.
See, yo, Jerome seems ready this week, though, man. There's like a grown man determination in his spirit this week that I see. Man.
I mean, I feel like this is like wilding out. I never am gonna win because I'm part of the red team or some shit.
He go from team to team every other week. Yo, this one you black, yo. Next one you.
I'm on the black team. I'm never gonna win, so it is what it is. But I have something good this week.
Well, T has been talking an extra amount of shit since the last show, bro.
Ain't extra. It's just the normal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little louder this time. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see.
Got you, man. All right. So who won't pop it off, man? John, like I feel like you got the most vigor this week, man. I feel like you should pop this one off, bro.
All right. I'll start this one off. And we're gonna start with the new school this week. We're gonna go somewhere we haven't really been too much. We're gonna jump down to Atlanta, and we're gonna go with Father. If you don't remember Father, that's the wrist god, the young wrist. So it's all in the wrist. It makes sense.
I see where you're going, young blood. I see you.
Oh, and I gotta go off the top too, because I wasn't prepared to go first. But you know what? I'll set it off.
Let your spirit fly, man.
Respect.
So it's a bit of like a nice vibed out, a bit more energetic beat. But the lyrics are still there, and they have kind of that new school vibe. But we got two varietal references in here, so I'm gonna hit it off with Father, and the song is "Thought We Had a Deal." He says, "When I get sad, I start sipping, putting them perks in my pinot noir, crushing up blues in my designer shoes. When I step on red carpet, I look like a star, pulling the bloomers off, pouring that Sauvignon Blanc on her titties and licking it off." That is a bit grotesque. It's out there. And his Father, you know what I'm saying? The whole vibe of the video is pretty much like that. He's got the ladies on deck. He's talking about his wines. You know, he's putting the pill in it. It's a little much. I wouldn't do it.
He threw a pill in the wine?
He putting the pill in the wine, putting the perks in the pinot. That is a liability, and we don't condone that. But
we don't condone that on wine bars. But that's a hot line.
Do not hate on it either. Yeah, I will not. You know, I'm not throwing shade. Everybody's got a pairing for them, you know, and maybe perks and pinot are you.
Yeah.
Very unfiltered right there.
Yeah, you know, I'm more of a Perk and Chardonnay guy myself, but
I got you.
No.
Ain't pouring up with your wine.
Yeah. And then he goes on to talk about Sauvignon Blanc. You know, people pour champagne when they win, but he's going with Sauvignon Blanc. I'm guessing he's not a bubbles guy right now. And two varietal references is what I like. So obviously he's drinking wine, or he's been out drinking wine. It's raunchy. It's out there. It's new school. We're on the fringe with it. Probably not PC, but that's who we're going with.
Nah, I like it. You know, I feel like We supposed to push the envelope, man. We wine and hip hop, man. If you don't feel a little bit uncomfortable each episode, then we ain't doing the job, man.
Yeah, young Uye, you know.
Big Jura out here. I see you.
Okay, so Jerome, how would you rate that, man? How many glasses you gonna give this one?
Giving that 4.5 because there's nothing more aspirational than pouring some sort of wine on a woman's chest and licking it off. That's nothing more hip hop than that.
You say titty, bro.
We gonna call this episode,
That's what the lyric was, titty. He didn't say breasts.
Yeah, you're right. So there's nothing better than pouring some titties and licking that shit off. That's aspirational rap shit. I prefer Zans and Zinfandel, but he does Percs. It's all good. It's all good.
That should have put you to sleep.
Yeah, forever. Sound like it put you to sleep forever, yo.
But I'm gonna have to. I think John came out swinging this week. I gotta give him. I got hit in the face with that. But there's
that was a 2-piece.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I'm gonna give him a high rating on this one. 4.5 for me.
4.5. Nice.
Where you going with it, T? How you feel on the score, man?
I like the multiple wine references. Just to piggyback off of what Jerome was saying, I don't really know much of his work, but that right there seemed like he got a few nights, like that, in his resume. So with that alone, I think that's pretty fire. You started the week off strong. I'm gonna give that 3.5 though. Because I don't know where he is. So, not hating a 9, but 3.5, I think that's fit. You laugh like that, kid.
Nah. All right, so check it. All right. Let me think. I'm thinking about this, right? I'm really trying to assess this.
That was rough.
I'm gonna give it
the bar, bro.
3.5. What you talking about?
That sucks, bro. You should at least give him a 4. Jeez.
Yeah, you gotta get at least a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4.
How many different wine varietals did he mention?
2. A white
and
and
wait, and it was on titties.
And it was on titties. So
I'll rescind mine. I'll give it a 4.
Thank you.
That's two. That's 2 clinks per titty. I like that.
Right. I'll give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
4 flat.
It's a fire rhyme altogether. Overall, it's a fire rhyme. And I like the fact that he used 2 varietals. I like the fact that he did not go with a regular varietal that you think about every day. My only issue is I think he spaced out the varietal talk a little bit too much. I would have liked to seen it a little bit closer together. So
not everybody's cold, man.
But then you put it. Hold on, he spaced it out, but then he said titties. How did you not give that?
I mean,
just think about the visual though is kind of crazy, son. So
look, that's why I gave it the 4. I think it's up there. You know what? I give it a 4.5. I give it a 4.5.
There we go. That's
because it's strong, bro. It's strong, and he hit you with a 1-2 punch because on their own, either one of those varietals were dope. Like what he said about either varietals on its own was dope. So the fact that he came back to back with it, I just would have liked to have seen him, he would have got a 5 if it was closer together.
All right.
Does homie talk about wine a lot? Does he talk about wine often aside from just this song? Or
I think this is one of his only ones.
Got you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure he's got too many, but I'll take it. He has a good time, and I know he's definitely a party rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's got when his stuff comes on, you're getting lit to it. So I could definitely see him being an ambassador to the game in the future. You know what I mean?
Right.
Thanks. Got you.
All right, boom. So who you got this week, Jerome? What you got on your table?
All right, man. All right. So I'm gonna go with Conway the Machine.
Woo!
Right. Okay. Like the reason why
you know it's gonna be fire though. You already know it's gonna be fire.
It's not. Just chill out. The reason why I chose it Because these dudes from Buffalo, Griselda, they make it seem like they don't even have barbecues in Buffalo. Like it's always dark and gloomy. Like it's always crazy.
They don't even celebrate birthdays in Buffalo, dog.
Like everything is a money machine or guns. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I want to visit Buffalo because I don't think it's that bad. Because I've seen the Bills games. They'd be excited up there. So. The quote, the rhyme goes, pink spades from my bitch, she don't do Zinfandel. Very very simple. It's not overstated, but I like it because at least they seem like there's some culture going on in Buffalo. So that's why I chose it.
What track is what's the track?
The song is hold on.
That song,
Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Damn, I forgot the name of the track. It's like Mosselle, some shit like that.
Mosselle WWCD.
Yeah, that's on that. What was Sheen gonna do?
Yeah, nah. That's the Alchemist produced joint. Fire.
Yeah, that was actually nominated for the Wine and Hip Hop Awards in 2019. It might, so yeah, and the way Griselda's moving these days,
I still listen to that shit.
Yeah, I feel like they might make an appearance this year, man. A lot of wine talk, man. So okay, pink spade for my bitch. She don't do Zinfandel.
Yeah.
T, what you gonna get that one, bruv?
Here comes the hate. Here comes the hate.
Yeah, yo. First off, Jay know me, yo. Jermaine know I'm a Griselda Records fan. You know what I'm saying? That rhyme is very subtle, but very straight to the point. My joint don't do no Zinfandel. You know what I'm saying? So he's establishing the fact that his joint is a wine connoisseur and she's off for Zinfandel. You know what I mean? She's very high class and expensive. I know I'm stretching it a bit. He didn't really say too much, but I'll give that a 3.5.
Okay.
I'll give that 3.5.
I told you to hate.
Come on, I'm not hating.
See, I feel like you could find some decent Zinfandel if you looked.
She beyond that though.
She ain't fucking
what?
She only fucking with some rose Ace of Spade. Okay, I feel that.
But it's pink spade. Pink spade.
$1,000 bottles.
I'll give my score. I'm gonna give that one a Conway is my favorite rapper out right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give that one a 3 because Conway is amazing and he's never had a whack rhyme. I think this rhyme is dope. I like what he did on the beat, his delivery, everything. The beat was fire. Sidebar, like shout to Benny for his verse on that because he bodied it. But I think that it was just a little more straightforward. I like that he talked about Zinfandel, but I feel that it was a bit more straightforward than I would have liked to seen.
But I think you're missing one point. You're not seeing how classy Buffalo women are.
Okay.
Spades
going up in a Dior bag.
All right, okay.
No one ever seen Armani Caesar? She's a classy lady.
This is true. She is a pretty classy. But yeah, man, it's just a bit straightforward for me, man. I feel like for Conway, I could see and as far as like a Conway line, a thing that Conway says, like this shit, Conway goes hard.
True.
So I feel like for Conway's wine bar, I need to hear him swinging for the fence, man. I need to see some.
I could never win, bro. I bring a Jay-Z line, it ain't a good enough Jay-Z line.
Nah,
that Conway line.
The J line that you brought. That J line that you brought. What was it last week? That piss out.
Yeah, I can't win, bro. It's
that was
all right. I feel like I'm on the black team. I get it.
I mean, shit, man.
That's our harder, bro. That's all.
Look, man. We gonna have some wine bars coaching sessions in between. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be
coaching sessions.
We gonna set you up.
I think it's just shy of a 4, right? Because it's quick, it's simple, it's nice, And I might just hit it with the 4 because
you ain't no hater, John. That's why.
I ain't no hater, and Zinfandel does not go good with wings. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
Buffalo, home of the wings. You know, if you ever had like a nice bottle of some champagne and some good wings,
That's a
it can
fact.
hit. You know what I mean?
That's
A little
where it
lemon
comes
pepper,
from.
maybe some barbecue and some brute nature. You know what I'm saying? Some honey barbecue. She do the pink spades. You know what I mean?
Can I say really quickly? Lemon pepper is overrated as fuck.
Lemon pepper
Nah,
is.
bro.
Like mayo with black pepper and lemon.
Nah, son, y'all ain't, man. I be hooking up some lemon pepper on the grill, bro. That shit turn heads, man.
You know what's the most underrated wing flavor? Peri peri.
Oh, the Nando's peri peri.
No.
John knows
I don't
culture.
think I ever heard that.
Yeah. John knows chicken. John knows
He
chicken.
been around.
John Black.
John, you get 5 clicks for that. That peri peri.
You get 5 clicks. All right, let me see. I'll bust my wine bar, man.
Let's go.
Hold on. So John, you gave me a 4?
I'm going 4.
Yeah.
I really feel
four glasses.
The reason that what I'm gonna go with is I think Conway can kill it. I think Conway isn't like, he says a lot by saying a little. Like that's also an art of it too, right?
Yeah.
He kind of has one of those flows where he's not gonna over embellish anything. It's to the point. It's a lot of density, you know, there's a lot of value in what he says. But with that being said, if anybody can crush some good wine bars, it's the Griselda team. And I'm gonna expect some more from them. You know, I'm gonna expect them. They be at the Rock Nation brunches, so I definitely see them. They got the Petrus, you know, references throughout. They got some good wine bars. They be rocking with Freddie. They'll get some better wine bars. So we can't hold them to a high standard. We got to hold them to a high standard because
it's only a matter of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say,
Dope
boom, 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 boom,
boom, boom, boom.
All right. So mine is from my dog, and this motherfucker, he's running for like hip hop connoisseur of the year, man.
He's about dog Jay-Z.
Black Thought once again, man.
Oh God, here
Black
goes
Thought. He
got
hit
a
me
new
up.
DM this week. You know what I mean?
He hit me up about this one. You know me. He be hitting me. He ain't hit me about this one just to run.
We gotta throw the disclaimer on the bottom and shit.
He ain't hit me for this one, but and this is actually off his new project, Streams of Thought, Volume 3. Shit is fire. You know, Black Thought is now in my top 5. You know, full disclosure, he wasn't before. After some recent events.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Who got kicked out for Black Thought to move in?
Good question.
No, man, I can't. That's not a conversation that we have with the cameras on, man. I can't disrespect any legends. But yeah, so my joint this week is from the homie Black Thought, of course. Black Thought, man, off the Streams of Thought, Volume 3. One of the craziest albums that came out in this like onslaught of fire albums. But once again, man, this like nobody can tell me he's not really into this wine shit. This dude said, "Yachting through the Bahamas, about to play St. Thomas, Cabernet Sauvignon with Fabergé egg omelets." Like, yo, bro.
I get it. You
This,
can't eat
like,
Fabergé eggs, but I get it though.
He's just like,
I like the imagery. I get it.
It's the imagery. Yo, my man said we yachting through the Bahamas about to play St. Thomas like they was driving around trying to find different clubs, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that's some player shit. And you know, to go down to how the fuck did he rhyme Cabernet Sauvignon in there? Like just that on its own just deserves and so seamless. Like it was dope. The imagery that he did on that was amazing.
Sauvignon with Fabergé omelets.
Yo,
Sauvignon, yeah, that's kind of crazy, son.
About to play St. Thomas, Cabernet Sauvignon with Fabergé egg omelets. Like Fabergé eggs go for like 10 million a pop, bro. You know, you can't eat them, but
could you imagine? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it.
Exactly. So that's what that's about, man. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that on the table, man. Tell me how y'all feel about that.
I'm gonna be a hater. I'm giving it a 3.
You see? You put that out in the universe, you get that every week.
Why would you possibly give it a 3?
All right, let's
get it back. You're gonna get a half a stem next week, no matter what you come with.
T, slow down. Slow down, T.
He could have a point here.
Slow down.
Let's see.
It's aspirational rap, but it's at a point where it's like unbelievable. So it's like, who's eating? Most people won't even know what those eggs are, right?
Fantasy rap shit.
How many people are gonna go up to their brunch and be
cannabis.
Like, Fabergé egg omelet, please?
Yeah,
bro, cannabis type rap.
Bro, I tell people about I had eggs Benedict. They be like, "What's that?" Right? So,
you think you better than me, motherfucker? Think you better than me?
Nah, you go back fried egg, nigga.
Like, I have some eggs Benedict. They gonna be, hey, yo.
Yeah, hey, yo. Pause. You know, pause. They gonna clown you all the way back, all the way out of Jimbo's. They gonna clown you out of Jimbo's.
Like they be like, "Yo, did he just say Benedict?" Anyway. So again, I just think it's cool. It is cool, but I think it's really aspirational. It's like out of this world aspirational. So I'm gonna give it like a 3.5, 3.5. And I mean, is it like really good raps? Yes, but like when we look at contextually, it just doesn't like fit into society.
Nigga said, "Damn the actual lyrics." Let me talk about what it does to people.
Exactly.
How does this affect people socially? This doesn't doesn't fit the socio-economical grid that
he had to find a hole in the play real quick. He was like, "Yeah, nah." He found something.
All right, man.
What is it doing for people though? You know, like what is he?
what's
yo? For me, yo. Oh, go ahead, John. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hit that with the 4. Because it's a little too like. Here's my thing: if you're gonna go that deep into Crushin St. Thomas and Fabergé egg omelets, then you gotta. If you're already on that 1% tip, I don't want to hear it's no regular Cabernet. Like I need to hear like you drinking Lafite, Cheval Blanc. Like I want to hear like big names, big Bordeaux. Speak to me about that. Give me that 1% of
some producers or something, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he needed to dial in a little bit more.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, are you doing big Napa cabs? You doing Bordeaux? What is it? If you're gonna be that distinct, hit me with the straight up. Everything. However, it is fire. Fabergé egg omelets is insane when you think about it. It's a little over a 4. You know what I mean? It's like a heavy pour 4. You know what I mean? Like, it's
okay.
You know what I
4
mean?
with some wine in there. I got you.
It's up there, but I like the last one you had from Black Dot. This one's just a little. I would have loved to see a little more on the Cabernet. Like what kind? How deep you gonna go? And it's not a real pairing too, but image.
The pairing is kind of what threw me off. I'm like, all right, Cabernet Sauvignon with
eggs.
Somebody being like, I had a Fabergé egg last week. Ask me about it. You know what I mean? Like I can see somebody doing that. So like just off the strength, so I'm like, nah, because it's to be emulated, right? So you want to keep it. But that is crazy, like just to think about. It's like it's a piece of art, like Fabergé. Like I've only seen that in like spa movies and shit. Somebody's stealing a Fabergé egg.
I saw that in a James Bond movie. You know how real James Bond.
I feel like that's what it was. Mission Impossible, something like that.
Yeah, he was in Macau. You know what I mean? Like know how real Macau is.
but this is a legend though. You know what I'm saying? Like all jokes aside, like this is a legend. Playing with words in front of us, letting us know that he could play with these type of complicated subjects and make it make. Even though in this reality we can't eat a Fabergé egg, but to be able to sit there and order $1 million and then devour it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just he's just playing with words and how big he does what he does. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 4.5, son. You know what I mean? That's a legend right there. I can never do nothing less than fall for a legend like him. And every bar that he had, that so far this is the second that I've heard from him as far as wine. But like, son, like I just played this other shit not too long ago. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, 4.5 for me, bro. Like Black Thought is always gonna get high rating from me, man. Especially if you talking about wine.
You eat with what kind of eggs would you eat with Cabernet Sauvignon?
Ostrich
fried hard,
egg, nigga.
fried hard.
Some bacon.
You need some what's them eggs that's duck, like some duck eggs, man.
You need some
Ducks
steak.
are more savory, yeah.
No.
Oh, well, the name,
steak.
coincidentally, the name, wow, this is so weird because I was thinking about like, damn, I ain't even say the name of the song. The name of the song is Steak 'em.
See?
The name of the song is fucking Steak 'em, bro.
Now we getting some.
I already put my shit in, so I'm not upping it now.
That's the funny shit. The name of the song is Steak. So look, check the joint out, Steak 'em.
You should try that.
Featuring Schoolboy Q.
Shout out to Schoolboy.
Yeah, man. All right, so
did you hear that Schoolboy Q on the Reason album?
Nah.
Amazing. Hard. Like he came in just swinging. And Reason is dope. I think he definitely has a great future. I think TDE does a great job of finding like these gems and just like giving them time to find their artistry. But Reason he's on his way to being something special.
Nice.
See, what you got for us this week, bro?
Oh, in the spirit of my boy right there, Big Jura with the Yankee fitting on, I'm gonna keep in New York tonight.
Hey.
So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with my man Fabo. You heard? We don't really get too much of, we probably gonna get a few Moscatos out of Fab, a few, Moets, a few of the, both ends of the spectrum when it comes to wine, But for this one, this track is called Riesling and Rolling Papers.
Damn, that was my next joint, son.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's self-explanatory in the title of the whole track. Now, he doesn't reference wine specifically throughout the joint, but he has this part. I'm going to start from here because it's a little long-winded. But people say I changed. It's not me. It's the money. It's the middle of the winter, but they got me where it's sunny. And I'm not just being funny. I know no other way. Let's just finish up this Riesling and roll another J. Yeah, he not naming no producers or anything. Those names are pretty extremely hard to kind of like pronounce. So if he could ever fit a producer in a wine bar, he getting a 5.5 from me, son. You know what I'm saying? Whoever come with that bar. But I just like the title track. Riesling is what I do. Yeah, man. Riesling and Rolling Papers, man. Fabolous, Fabo.
Okay. I'll pop it off, man. That's a classic for wine and hip hop. That's something that I think should go in the Wine and Hip Hop Hall of Fame because it was so early. It was so early in the evolution of hip hop culture adapting more to wine, and I think Fab specifically to name the song Riesling and Rolling Papers. It was just so like he applied it for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how we live. That's the culture. So I thought that was dope because he just talked about it in an everyday sort of way. It didn't need to be a big, I didn't need to get a whole lot from the line, and didn't need to be a big metaphor or anything like that. Just because of how applicable it was, what he said, like full disclosure, that's my shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Some Riesling, some something scrolled up.
Some
you know
1, 2.
A little bit of
got
1, 2.
Yeah.
So that scene that he painted, I thought that was real dope. So that song always had something special to me. I think the video is fire as well.
Some Dank and Dunhav. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's better than average. It's much better than average, but at the same time, for an artist like a Fabolous, I know Fab is capable of really fucking up a wine bar, but this is dope for the culture. So it deserves a 4.
I'll take that.
What you got, Jerome?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
H is for. All right.
H is for hater, baby.
Now respect.
Nah.
You know.
No. The reason why it's not like the same thing like my bar. It's not like super complex. There's nothing to it. I think aesthetically, I think it's great. I think if you're the way Fab always talks about talking to a girl most of the time, right? Like when you hear him rapping. So a Riesling is like a great entry point wine that a women will always love. And then rolling papers, we all know, it goes in tangent.
It gets you right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like what's gonna happen next. That's gonna be.
That's just an ill vibe. That's a dope night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a good ass night. But again, complexity, like Jermaine says, from Fab, we know Fab can deliver something way, way higher than that. And it's like my bar. It's not like the highest grade of bar that you can ever get from these two. They're from Fab. So because of that, I'm just gonna have to put it in that 3.5 zone. It's a great vibe, but overall, technically, it's not like it's not the best Fab can do.
I got you. That's off
especially
the
when
Soul
you can rap
mixtape too. I
know,
what year was that, yo?
It was a good year. Whatever year that was,
20.
I remember it being really good for me. That was
I think Soul Tape
2012.
I think Soul
right?
Tape came in 2012 or 2010. One of them. It's like I forgot, but it was like almost like every 2 years he was dropping Soul Tape.
It's crazy because the Soul Tape, like Fab is consistent. Fab and Jadakiss, when they those dudes will be around for the next 7 years. They're like Barolo, you know what I mean? They'll be around for a long time.
Yeah. That's a fact. I see now. I need to see when this Fab Soul Tape came out. This is gonna bother me. Soul
Very
Tape
good for the foundation.
2012.
2012.
2012.
So damn, we not even in so say that's like the beginning of really I guess after Kanye came out with that I'm basing off the Riesling and all that, it's when you really start to hear more wine bars, after that. It's gonna be exciting when they start naming not only just producers and other shit, beyond Jay, and you got young guys like Joey Badass that's really wine connoisseurs out here and shit. I'm excited for the future, the next 3 to 5 years in rap and the growth of everybody that are connoisseurs. Like fucking Freddie Gibbs brings shit out on stage when he was performing,
Yo.
A fucking song pouring for him on stage.
Your man said, get a bitch to get mimosa drunk and give me sloppy toppy on massage seats. He said, leave brunch mimosa drunk and get sloppy.
But that wine drunk and that mimosa drunk though, and that
mimosa drunk is bad though, son. I'm not gonna hold you.
Depends on what kind of champagne you using though, too, man.
Hey.
I feel like
Yeah, most places ain't using champagne. They give you.
Of course, they using that house that prosecco and shit. Yeah.
You have a headache.
And they putting house prosecco in your shit too. That good $6 shit.
That shit is.
And you not getting Tropicana orange juice neither.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Than a rich man's brass monkey. You ever had that?
Hold on a second. Why are we all acting like we haven't got lit off Prosecco and orange juice?
Oh, you kidding me?
We did.
I haven't liked it.
That was the thing.
I felt like heck the next day.
Bottomless brunch? Come on, man.
Yeah, there was this place called the Burnt Cactus down on Avenue, like B or A or whatever. I don't remember. But they had like straight up Prosecco orange juice, and I got lit off that joint. So it is what it is,
Bottle
man.
was probably like $8.
Nah, that was a good $4 Prosecco.
No, they probably caught bottles $8 per bottle, bro. To everybody.
Yeah.
Selling headbangers.
The next day I did have a headache, but
motherfuckers leaving brunch like, oh shit. There's two ways you gotta play that day.
You gotta call out drunk the next day.
Or just doctor yourself overnight and into the next day, bro. Because you're gonna get ugly either way.
The best thing to do is do Sunday brunch. Fall out like 4 o'clock.
My man Jerome
wake up like
ace.
Wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning the other day, like
My man is an ace.
Monday morning, like, I'm ready to go.
Yo, I got a story for y'all about calling out drunk. We'll give it on a different episode. But yeah, man. All right, so
copy.
who we
Oh, wait, hold up, real quick. I'm going 3.5 on that all day.
Okay. Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
so
John,
who you
John,
got?
gotta give his
No,
thoughts.
we going 3.5 just because no, actually I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's a better pairing than Fabergé eggs and Cabernet. I do like rolling papers. Fab is dope, but like we said, Fab could do way more. Fab is for the ladies, bro, and a lot of people, like my girl is somebody that helped get me into wine. You know what I mean? Like a lot of, we were talking about the other day, like ordering wine with your lady or like learning wine for the ladies. That's Fab can really drop a whole tape about wine bars if he wanted to. He would be the guy for it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go 4 for Fab, but we expect a little more.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Big Jura in the building.
So let me see, man. How we gonna play this, man? Who's getting the crown this week? Who's getting the crown?
Me.
Well, I think I got it this week, bro. We going Father.
Honestly, I would say if somebody had to get it this week, you got to give it to the homie Big Jura, son, because he came out from behind with somebody that's like, I'm not gonna say little known, like under the radar, that dropped 2 on us. You know what I'm saying? And the whole vibe. So yeah. I gotta give it to you, yo.
Can I get those lines one more time, John? I need to. I have an idea of where I want to go with it, but I need to just solidify.
Don't give him no other bars, bro. He gave you a 4.5. He just mad because he's on the red team and he's Nick Cannon and he just mad.
No, true story. True story, right? It's between John and T. Because the Riesling and rolling paper joint, I feel like definitely touches the beginning of wine and hip hop culture and like how it started to hit a normal everyday place, like where it's showing up in the baby videos just randomly on some chill shit. Like that's where that started, I feel like. So T's joint is important, but John's joint is lyrically better. And it comes with that 1-2 punch, you know? So, talking about it out loud.
Yeah, we see where you're going.
Talking about this out loud, man. The name of the show, and this is fucking narrow. This is like Biden-Trump narrow fucking margins here.
But Bush Gore, nigga. Florida had the, you know what I'm saying, with the punch card situation.
The hanging chads.
You know?
I'm gonna give this one to John, bro. I gotta give this one to John.
Well deserved.
The name of the show is Wine Bars. So as significant as Fab's bars were to the culture, the bars were just better. That, today the better team won, man. The motherfucker came out shooting. He was balling, bro.
Yo, shout out to shooter. Shout out my boy Chris. Put me on for the little bit of the father joints, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jura and Natural Wine all day. Drinking.
That's what powered the win. That's what powered today's victory.
Yo, I feel like I had the energy of the Chardonnay in my body, just ready to go. Big Jura, ready for the win. Drink more natural wine. Shout out Father. All in the wrist.
All right.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. You started straight from there, straight from the wrist joint. I'm like, you definitely earned that one. You definitely earned this one, man. All right, yeah. Well, it don't gotta end here, man. I'd love to hear from all you guys at home watching. Do you think John rightfully took today's crown home? Should Terrence have taken it home? Should Jerome have taken it home? Is H for hater?
Definitely, man.
Let's find out. Right? Y'all hit us up. Let us know what y'all think and let us know what y'all drinking. It's your boy, man. It's the squad, and we checking.